Some voices just pull you in even though it seems like they're not doing anything, and this is one of those voices. Stay tuned for a really unusual technique that he uses at the end. It's really weird, and I love it.
Thank you very much for our last song. We're going to do our title song from our album Sundown, and we want to let you know, if you're looking in, next week it's Dr. Hook and the Medicine Show. Okay? Thank you. I can see her lying back in a satin dress in a room where you do what you don't confess. Sundown, you better take care if I find you've been creeping round my back stairs.
So interesting.
Sundown, you better take care if I find you've been creeping round my back stairs. She's been looking like the queen in a sailor's
Very
dream,
unusual.
and she don't always say what she really means. Sometimes I think it's a shame when I get feeling better when I'm feeling no pain. Sometimes I think it's a shame when I get feeling better.
It sounds like he is just speaking to you, but he is not. Oh, those consonants are so precise. I love the way he pronounces a D sound. He uses the blade of his tongue, this area, rather than right at the tip, and he presses that upon the top of his mouth, D, and it makes it a little bit dopier. He also really punches each consonant. His voice also relates so closely to his speaking voice. Let's listen to a little bit of that and we'll work out why.
Thank you very much for our last song. We're going to do our title song from our album Sundown.
Normally when we speak, like I'm speaking, we don't hang around on those vowels. He does. Sundown. It's his accent. He's using that natural resonance when he's singing, so his voice isn't that far away from his speaking voice, although his consonants are much stronger in his singing voice, and that's unusual because it's normally the other way around. Do you know any other singers that sing with really strong consonants like this? I'm interested to find out some more.
Take care if I find you've been creeping round my back stairs.
My back.
She's been looking like the
so
queen
satisfying.
in a sailor's dream, and she don't always say what she really means. Sometimes I think it's a shame when I get feeling better when I'm feeling no pain.
Sometimes he is doing something really interesting. He's closing halfway through onto the sound. I tell my students not to do this all the time because often it gets like It's not so nice, but it really works for his voice. Again, it's related to his accent. Sometimes, there's loads of things that we as singing teachers will be like, no, that is wrong. And it's not necessarily true. It's only wrong if it doesn't work for you.
When I get feeling better when I'm feeling no pain. Sometimes I think it's a shame when I get
It's like a
feeling
tree.
better when I'm feeling no pain. I can picture every move that a man could make. Getting lost in a loving is your first mistake.
I love those first mistake. Everything's like a plucked sound, and it echoes the guitars and the stylistic quality of the whole song, which I really love. It both allows you to hear every single lyric, but also keeps you going with this really funky beat, yeah. But because it's relating to his voice, it also feels conversational. Although, actually, I couldn't really imagine someone speaking to me like, I'm gonna speak this to you, yeah.
First mistake. Sundown, you better take care if I find you've been creeping round my back stairs.
Oh, so fascinating.
Sometimes I think it's a sin when I feel like I'm winning when I'm losing again.
I want to see how he sings that with his mouth. Oh, it echoes his voice so well. It's all about well-placed plucks. There's not loads going on. I think there's only 3 of them there. It just creates this amazing textured landscape. And you know what I'm like about textures. I love a textured singer.
I can see her looking fast in her faded jeans. She's a hard-loved woman, got a faded name. Sometimes I think it's a shame when I get feeling better, when I'm feeling no pain.
It's so weird, it is so good, and it also sounds so normal. He is doing sometimes, and he's pushing his jaw a little bit further forward, and it brings out this harmonic. It's actually very similar to Mongolian throat singing. If you listen really closely, you might hear a second note. It's like an extension of his natural rhotic R that comes from his accent, but it's just a little bit extra sparkly and bright in there.
Sometimes I think it's a shame when I get feeling better, when I'm feeling no
It's coming from relaxation though, it's not coming from driving.
You better take care if I find you've been creeping round my back stairs. Sundown, you better take care if I find you've been creeping round my back stairs.
This is not what I would tell my students to do, but it does not mean it doesn't work. If you don't naturally go to these places and it doesn't feel right in your body, maybe that's not something for you. Sometimes people come in for a lesson and they have something unusual about their voice and it isn't like anyone else, but it doesn't cause fatigue, it makes their voice sound cool and it's really unusual, then keep that in. But if it's something that you have to really force your voice into, then perhaps that isn't the thing for you. It's the idea of finding places that your voice can flow into rather than you having to shove a technique on top of your voice.
Sometimes I think it's a sin when I feel like I'm winning, when I'm losing again.
I did not expect this easy listening voice to have so many fascinating elements in it, and it shows that it's those little oddities that make our voices all the more special. Rawr.